My name is Austin Martinez. I am creating a game called S.T.A.S.I.S, and I'm creating it with my best friend Matt. And he's helping me come up with sprites, game ideas, and then he's also producing the soundtrack with me. So we're just kind of collabing it together. So I'm just kind of making my first devlog. This is going to be really rough because the progress I've made so far wasn't really recorded with the purpose of making a devlog yet. So it'll be just kind of like clips of me being like showing Matt, oh, here, this is how it's been going and stuff. Maybe I'll be talking here and there, showing screenshots of our text and like the notebook I've been writing my ideas in, and then I'll just show you through the game and what is there right now. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is the notebook I was writing it in. It's kind of like a weird color. I usually write it in a different notebook, but of course I don't have that right now. Anyways, these were the three names we were coming up with. We had S.T.A.S.I.S Labs, S.T.A.S.I.S Labs, and then S.T.A.S.I.S Labs, but we ended up going with S.T.A.S.I.S Labs. I was trying to come up with some logos, but I couldn't really find anything good, so we're probably not going to end up using any of these things. But S.T.A.S.I.S Labs is the name of the company, and the game has a very basic premise. Let me explain it to you. Alright, so I'm kind of making this all in one go-ish. My hair is a little greasy. I'm gonna take a shower in a bit. But so the game is called S.T.A.S.I.S. It was originally going to be called Project S.T.A.S.I.S, but I didn't like how it was project was in it. I think the word stasis is a good like video game name, and it is actually an acronym, if you can tell. So I have it in my notebook right here, and this is kind of like it's kind of reversed for you, but it is a two acronyms. So basically, Project S.T.A.S.I.S it's a project created by S.T.A.S.I.S Labs that's given to the world, promoted as a pet that would help you. So it's advertised as society's technological assistant for safety, innovation, and support. So that is S.T.A.S.I.S. And so it's just it's just supposed to be a helpful AI assistant robot that's given to every single family for free. And S.T.A.S.I.S Labs is in a tech-savvy world that the main character Robbie lives in, which I'll show you Robbie in a second, and then like some like other stuff. I'll show you everything that I have right now. But the AI S.T.A.S.I.S is not what it seems, and it actually stands for subtle termination against society in secret. That is what the actual S.T.A.S.I.S stands for. So it has two things. It's advertised as one, but it's actually the other thing. So it's basically collecting data from everybody. It's going to be used in a bigger scheme. I'm still kind of deciding what the bigger scheme should be, but I know that they're collecting personal data for their own use. So here is an idea for just something later in the game. So let me show it to you real quick. So as you can see right here, is the security bot. I already kind of drew up a sprite for this, but I have an idea for this and like how it'll walk. So I wrote it right here. You must walk behind them. Walking in front of them will get you caught. So basically it's going to walk forward and it's going to walk back. It's going to turn around and walk backwards. And it's going to be in the lab, in S.T.A.S.I.S lab, as you're trying to walk up the S.T.A.S.I.S tower. And then you have to just kind of run behind it. And if it turns around and you're in its line of view, it'll catch you and you'll die, I guess. I'm not too sure. Editing Austin here. As you can see, I've taken a shower, so my hair is a lot better. Anyways, doesn't matter. I mentioned S.T.A.S.I.S towers just right now. But my initial idea for S.T.A.S.I.S tower is like the haunted tower from Pokemon Leaf Green. Is that what it is? Or Green Leaf? Pokemon Leaf Green, like Fire Red or something like that. You know, that kind of stuff. I put some pictures on the screen. But that's my inspiration for this. It's like this big tower. It's gonna be like in the center of the city. It's gonna be this ginormous tower. that the company owns, and then you have to climb to the top. Basically, that's it. Alright, so just some other things. This is like more of like soundtrack ideas for me and Matt. The game kind of starts off in I want it to start off in like a nature-like world, because it's a pixel art game. It's a pixelated game, kind of like Pokemon almost, where it's like it's one of those like open world pixelated maps. It's not going to be like Pokemon at all. It'll just be kind of like in the style of Pokemon, but it won't have like trainer battles or whatever. So I wanted to start off in like a very nature-rich world with soft, pretty music. You can hear like the birds chirping, the wind like rustling, and then I'll show you like a little picture of what I have the starting map looking like. I think I'm gonna definitely make it a lot bigger, just so you can. It's like a false belief, because I want it to. You're on a hill, basically, and as you walk down the hill, down this really long flight of stairs, you can see the grass slowly dying, nature, plants are dying, like the grass is turning yellowish, and like then it becomes just dead, and then you start to see this tech-savvy cyber world, full of just technology. It's this big suburban, is that the right word? I don't know. Big city, with like street lights, tech, all this stuff going crazy, and I want there to be like a metallic industrial like music that's like, it's like just like robotic like music, kind of like the Shock Shop in Robots. That's my inspiration for what that is. So that's like kind of just like musical ideas. And I think that's everything I have written down on my notebook. It's probably not going to be a super long devlog. I'm going to show a few things on the computer, and then that'll be it. Alright, so since I am a 16-year-old teenager. I don't have too much of a budget. So I can't really afford a really good computer. Actually, I can't afford a computer at all. This is actually my sister's old computer that she gave to me. But I could use Unity or other things to make my game, but my computer is so old that it can't run it. And it's a MacBook Air, but it's still so old. It's not compatible with the newer versions, and so it's just like useless, honestly. So I've been using the kid website Scratch, which is it gets the job done, and I know how to use it, and I can use it, and I can make a good game with it. So that's what I've been using. I've also, for my pixel art, I've been using the Pascal app, and so this is kind of like what that's kind of like what you're gonna expect from this. Maybe if it starts to blow up a little bit, you can get a budget, something. I don't know. Blow this up, I guess, if you like it. We'll see. Alright, so as of right now, this is what the title screen looks like. I'm probably going to change it soon. Let's press the space bar. I'm gonna have the opening cutscene, and then it's gonna cut to this. This is what our character looks like. This is Robbie. I have an idle animation. He's in his house, in his room. This is the lights coming in from the windows, bed, which I'm probably gonna have a redesign for. But then, if you move, you walk. Those are his walking animations, and he always goes back to his idle. And that's quite literally the entire game right now. You can even hit the walls. I haven't even made collision yet, so he can just jump on his bed if he wanted. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, that's Robbie. Let me show you the original Robbie. This was the original Robbie. He had a mohawk, no idle animation, no arms, honestly. He had a little bit of arms, but this is him walking. It was the same premise, but I designed this one. And my friend Matt designed what eventually became Robbie, which is a much better human design. So I think we can tell kind of who is the better one. I animated this, so let me show you. This was Matt's original design right there, and then I ended up animating it. So here is the animation. This is just the side animation. So like if I were to zoom in right here, you can kind of see him walking. This is just one way, one direction. I don't have like, it's only like 10 frames. But I just reversed it and then I made some up and down. So I had animated this on Pascal, but he had created it, of course, from that image that you just saw. So that's literally all the game is right now. And also, I created this abomination. No clue what it is, what in the world it is. I don't know. You'll never see it in the game, but it's there. I literally have, its sprite name is Oh Boy. But currently working on having a hitbox, but low-key, it's not really working out for me. Like, I just disabled the hitbox because Robbie couldn't move at all. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how I can fix it, but for now, this is really short. It's not even a devlog. It's just me showcasing what it is. I'll start recording my stuff now. I'll start recording like how I'm actually coding it, my ideas for what I'm trying to do. And then also, just before I wrap this up, my friend Matt, who I'm working on this, we are sharing this YouTube channel. So he also has access to the channel, and so he will be uploading more of the process behind making a video game soundtrack. So I can show a little clip of what we've been working on for just the for the outside world of Zypherian. When you're outside of the Zypherian tower, it'll play this like overworld theme almost. So this is kind of what it is. Just here's a short little clip. There we go. And so we will see, like, he'll upload just like the process behind making them. I know he has a video coming out or coming up soon, maybe, if he locks in and edits it together, because I believe it's like 20 minutes long. But yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully I'm able to upload more. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I actually stay persistent with this and I don't lose motivation. All right, goodbye.